Hey guys and girls, Scotty down at Scrubbers and Lawton. How are you all travelling? So we're back on to, oh, make sure the light's on. Yeah, we're good, we're going, we're live. We're back onto this Tesla. Well, when I say back on, we're working on this Tesla Model Y. I'm going to flick this around and just show you where we're at and what the process is of, let's say your car gets paint overspray on it, right? Or it gets environmental fallout, or it gets industrial fallout. And what I mean by industrial fallout is if you parked it, say you work at a fabrication shop, right? So you're welding, you're grinding all day. The wind comes along, it picks up the grinding dust, it picks up the welding spatter, it lands on your vehicle, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it gets rough. It feels rough. You'll notice if it's grinding dust or weld spatter, because it'll turn rusty orange as you wash your car or it rains, and it'll be rough to touch, right? It'll be all over your glass, all over your paint, and you want to get it off safely as possible. So let me run you through what my process is here, and this will help you out if you're doing any of that. So this Tesla, hopefully the microphone's close enough you can hear it. Rough, nasty, ugh. It's awful. Anyway, so what's my process here? I've got a bottle of, this is Bowden's own dry spell. So we use this, it's their waterless wash. It's lubricating for waterless wash, obviously. So you're lubricating your panels when you're doing your waterless wash. Same thing when you're claying. You want your paint, your glass, etc. to be lubricated. If not, you're just rubbing a clay bar across on dry paint and stuff. It's going to grab the paint, it's going to mar it up more than what it's going to do, which is what it's meant to do, which is remove that contamination from the paint. So this is a Maguire's clay bar, which I got from Super Cheap Auto. Right, we got a 3-pack, which is pretty good. Now, so I've lubricated that. As you can see, I've sprayed the dry spell across the top part of this passenger front door, and you're not rubbing hard like you're trying to get paint off the car. So I see people doing that when they're washing as well. They rub as hard as possible because they think that the harder you rub, you're going to get that dirt off when you're washing. So same thing when you're claying, you're not rubbing hard, you're not trying to get the paint off the car with your clay, and rubbing harder is not going to get that contamination off quicker. What you're going to end up doing by rubbing harder is inflicting marring into your paint. So you've got more chance, and I want to say marring, you're not hurting your paint, so to speak, you're not causing permanent damage, but because you've got contamination now that's in your clay bar, you're pulling it off your paint, and it's embedded in, oh look at that colour, it's not very nice, is it? Will it focus? Facebook Live, so it's probably not going to do the focusing like it normally would, but there you go, it's a little bit better. So you can see it's a bit darker there. So it's pulling up the paint off that, it's pulling off the paint overspray off the vehicle paint. And when so where this thing was parked up, they were painting awnings around the car park in black. So that's why that contamination coming onto that clay bar is dark. There's black paint. Oh, listen to that. I'll get this microphone closer. There's no noise. That's smooth as it should be, right across that top section. We'll come down this bottom section we haven't done yet. So top section, beautiful. Down here, yeah, that's not nice at all. Anyway, so let's go down to the bottom section. I'll use a little bit down the bottom here. I'll show you what we're doing again. All right, we'll do this little square here. So spray on your, and I use a liberal amount. Probably don't need to go as heavy as what I do, but the more lubrication you've got, the less marring you're going to create. Now with clay, as that side's, I've used it, right? I'm going to flip it over to this side, and again, just rub along the paint with your clay bar after you've sprayed on your lubricating spray. So I mean, there's plenty of lubricating sprays on the market you can use. You don't have to use this one that I'm using, but you want it to be lubricated. So the other thing too, you can use synthetic clay, so you can use your clay towels, and the reason I've gone to a clay bar is because this paint is actually on here pretty hard. So we've tried the synthetic clay towel,
it's just not harsh enough to, when I say harsh, it sounds awful. I know it's probably not the right terminology, excuse me, but it's not as heavy duty as a clay bar. So it's not pulling all that overspray off that panel. So I've moved to, oh, look at that. So bits of colour in that now. So I've moved to the clay bar to really get that overspray off. So what the clay bar will do, and it's one of those colours that it's probably not really going to show you perfectly what I mean by marring. But, oh, listen to that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so smooth now. And oh, it's gloves even grabbing on that. It's just not nice. Okay, but this one just glides. So good, so nice. But with marring, so what a clay bar will do, it is a bit hard. I mean, it's soft clay, right? It's soft. And they come in different grades too. So you can get soft clay, medium clay, and hard clay. So this one, it feels like it's between a soft and a medium. I don't know if it states on the actual box itself, it probably does, but this feels like between a soft and a medium clay. So it's not super hard, which is nice. It's not going to mar as bad as a hard clay will, which is good. But the marring in the paint, look, I'll see if I can find it. No, see, it's not, the colour's not allowing me to show you. But what it does is it will, as it's pulling stuff off your paint, it will grab and it will cause some marring in the paint. So it's micro scratches and things like that. So once we finish out the clay of this whole car, I'm going to go through to a paint correction. So we'll remove that marring out of the paint. Doing that will also pop the paint colour, so that'll pop off the car a lot more. It'll look a lot like a brand spanker, as it should. And then we're putting a ceramic coating on this one as well. So we're going to put iGel Arcane on this car. So that'll help with future maintenance, make it a lot easier to keep clean. So you're not spending all your days and your weekends out there cleaning your car. You can get in and enjoy driving them more than cleaning them. So anyway, that's our process, guys, for clay barring, paint overspray off a vehicle. So I'm going to get off here and I'll keep going. There's a cracker of a bit of real estate on these things. They're not small. We get cracking. So I've done the bonnet and I've done the rear quarter there, and I've started moving across. I've done the glass, and I thought I'd just do a quick vid, show you these and what our process is. I'll keep moving, and we'll catch up with you a bit later. Thanks for watching, guys. Any questions, feel free to reach out.